Least resistance. Yeah, least resistance. What happened now? This is I've always wondered. Now, we always feel prison rape, and you're a big guy. That probably wouldn't be something you have to worry about. I'm not a big guy. My ass is nicer than most people would think it is. Believe me, I'm in trouble. What would happen? This is now. How do you get out of that? I always thought like I would pretend I like it. And then just try to get that helmet by my mouth and sink my fucking teeth into it.
No, you'd probably be all right because you're funny. Yeah, you ever heard Richard Pryor do that bit?
The fucking greatest bit. Yeah, been laughed all day to keep their minds off the booty.
You be that funny white boy. Hey man, he's like, man, hey, tell me some jokes, man. He says, keep them laughing. They wouldn't
have a sore throat.
Under that pressure, I know I'd bomb. Under the pressure of ass rape, I'd probably just tell awful jokes. Knock, knock, boom.
Should be writing like a maniac every night. Yeah. Material. Maybe just in a 200-hour set.
Yeah, I guess being funny helps, but I don't know if that would,
Oh, that's just a nightmare. That'd be really funny.
Nightmare. You guys seen Jeff Ross lately?
Jeffrey Ross?
Yeah. I saw him actually in L.A.
How's he doing?
Good.
Yeah, I was.
He came in here to promote his book.
Okay. Yeah, the last time I was here, he made some comments about my fashionable attire.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had the big the gold on.
God, you don't forget, huh?
And I never forget. There's guys from junior high school I still want to run into. Yeah. No, but actually it's funny because I just want to say, and prior, I was familiar with your work. I'm a fan. I wasn't really familiar. I'd heard of Jeffrey Ross, but we're not really familiar with his work. But after the fact, I thought, man, this guy's actually pretty funny. He wasn't funny that day in studio, but he's pretty funny, man. He's actually really good. I saw some of the roasts. And
he's good. He's really good at the roasts.
Oh, he's outstanding. So give him my regards. Tell him I won't punch him in the face if I see him.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do
That's what you should do. You should write "You're funny" one on each fist and just fucking. You like Pryor?
Oh, that's But I think my personal opinion, two greatest comedians of all time, Pryor and Carlin.
There you go.
My opinion.
That's pretty much what we say.
Hey, where do I come in on this? Oh, he doesn't know who I'm doing.
He's doing dice.
What happened?
Yeah, exactly. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Look at Jimmy. Like, oh,
no, I don't mind hearing that. I mean, you can make fun of dice if you want to, even though he changed my life.
I love the Dice Man.
No, Dice had his time. It's actually kind of unfortunate, that I was watching that show he had for a little while. A guy sold out the Garden, and now sad. Can't fill up.
Sort of Kip Winger.
Local. Those anomalies of life.
Yeah. You're an athlete, a professional athlete, who obviously girls like athletes. They just do more than they like comics. What is your you a married guy? No.
No.
Okay, so what's that?
Married man.
Married man? How about first of all, I have to ask you because Sam put down that Sherry Shepherd has been seen at a few of your shows, and so of course I have to ask.
Yeah, Sherry Shepherd and I are really good friends. We had a few she came, we did something together on SmackDown, and then when I was still on SmackDown on Raw now, and then we had a thing where I took her to her high school prom, and we got a lot of coverage off of that, and then I was her date to the BET Awards, and we're just really, really good friends. We're cool. She's an awesome person, but we're
friends with benefits.
No. She's an awesome person.
She's still on the View?
Yeah,
she's still on there.
She's on the View. She's got her sitcom now. Sharon comes on the Lifetime Network. She's hustling, man. She's going hard.
She might live in my building. I saw her on the elevator one time, and I couldn't remember. Like I knew where I knew her from, and I'm like, and then she got off the elevator. What's your take on this Tiger Woods situation? I mean,
leave the guy alone, man. That pisses me off. It's none of your business. It's between him and his wife. Although I do find it amusing that his wife kicked his ass. I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
but I mean. Really, man. I mean, if I had his money, I would just have a harem on premises. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even. Are you serious?
Might be where he's headed.
He may. When a president gets censured before Congress because he gets a blowjob, and this is like headline news, we're concerned about this. The moral decay of our society and what. Really? Is this? We got nothing. We got. Wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and you got corporations dumping waste in your backyard, all this other stuff going on, and they're worried about Tiger Woods' infidelity and how many women he may or may have not slept with.
This is exactly what Tiger told his wife. Hey, there's war going on. What are you doing? Huh?
There was a war in his living room.
Yeah, okay. The vestibule, the bedroom, the bathroom.
Oh, you know, she threw one of his golf trophies at him, you know, one that he really liked.
It's just, but the story is just amazing, just because we thought we knew who Tiger Woods was, or the image they portrayed on TV.
Well,
obviously,
you never
and that
know
whole
who
thing's
anybody
bullshit.
is.
Oh no, I'm not that stupid, but with this Tiger, it sounded like the squeaky clean fucking.
Those are always the ones that are not.
Are the worst, right?
Yeah, you know, when these preacher guys come out
yeah,
and you find out they were in
right,
a crack house with, with a whore or whatever. And to me, it's ridiculous. In
the end, I don't care, but I do find it very fascinating. Where he was and where he is today within less than a month.
And somebody that I know said a long time ago, like you look at like Whitney Houston. She is as ghetto as they come. But you didn't know that for years.
Right.
Yeah,
because her people
her.
had her hidden. I mean, they did a great job of presenting her as this classy, educated diva. You didn't really know how hood she was. And then it comes out, oh my God, no, she's always been that way. And in our society, we're intelligent enough to know that everything is packaged for your entertainment. Your favorite singer or whatever. And when you do have a performer that comes out and says, hey man, this is just how I am, then they're a bad boy or they're cutting edge or whatever. Man, most people have issues that publicly wouldn't be accepted, more questionable morals or what have you. But give me a break.
You're right on with that. You're right on with that whole thing.
And it's so
how
weird.
are the wrestling groupies?
They're
at every arena.
No, you know what? I got to be honest with you. It's I'm a day late and a dollar short, man. We're PG now. During the Attitude Era.
Right.
They were, you didn't have to leave the hotel lobby. They were there waiting for you. But now we're PG. We're family oriented. So we got to wait another 10 years for our groupies to grow up.
Goddamn, Vince. What did he do?
No more pussy for anybody. That's right. No one's getting any more pussy. Or you're fly.
We are family-oriented entertainment.
That's right.
That's where the money is.
No. You know what?
I miss the money.
The whole Disney thing.
I like when Moolah had a hand fall out of her vagina.
I can't lie. Actually, no, it was
the good old days.
Mae Young. Mae Young gave birth to the
that was it, yeah.
That was when we were all in. I got to be honest with you. The edge they had, the attitude, the storylines. Wow, we loved it.
It was insanity. It was nothing but sex, violence, and
why did it change? What happened? I forget now. There was some.
Well, there are two things. One, the WWE is now a publicly traded corporation, so there's a board of directors, and it's not a family-operated business anymore. There are people to answer to. And two, Vince wants to take the company corporate. I mean, you got to think, he took a regional wrestling promotion and turned it into a multinational billion-dollar corporation. Our program is on 100 countries, translated in over 20 languages. And I tell people all the time, when I was a heel, I challenge you to find Luxembourg on a map. Most people have no idea. But in Luxembourg, those people knew how to say MVP sucks. They got that. And we go to places, it's amazing to me. And when we were in Iraq, in the chow halls, somebody coined the term LBM, Little Brown Men. All of the staff that work in the kitchen, it looked like, the scene from the Titanic where like the passengers in the lower decks are all trying to get out. Every window you pass, they're all there trying to see. And everywhere in the world we go, they know who we are. And Vince did that from just a little regional promotion to cable TV.
And that was getting rid of the edge.
Well, he wants to major corporate sponsors. He wants to make it, top tier. The entertainment.
Where do you think, where is a place that you wouldn't expect wrestling to be huge where you've gone?
Oh my God, the Middle East.
It is big in the Middle East, right?
Oh yeah, what was the documentary I saw? And it was on all the TVs. What the hell was it?
In the world is Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Where in the
seen
world
it.
is Osama bin Laden by
Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah, it was Spurlock's documentary, and he's in these just local houses in the middle of some scary places in the Middle East, and wrestling's on the TV, and they're all wearing the wrestling T-shirts and everything.
They know, man. When we were walking through the PX, I was walking through all the local Afghanis. MVP.
Oh, really? They knew you in Afghanistan?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, not Afghanis. The Iraqis. I'm sorry.
The local.
Wow.
Yeah.
They knew who we were, man. It's we have an office. WWE has opened up an office in China, and they're about to expand into China.
Yeah, but China's big enough. Sorry, I thought you. I misunderstood.
I like that.
Have you seen her Night in
Stupid
China?
China.
I loved it. I like a girl like
Jimmy
that.
loved it.
Jimmy, it was terrible.
Thank you, MVP.
Yeah, hers a little bit big, but I prefer a girl like
It's
that.
a penis.
No, it's not.
It's a penis.
She's just a girl with fun panties.
MVP, you like that?
Nah.
Thank you. None of us did. Jimmy liked it, though.
I like girls.
For the record, Jimmy loved it.
I mean, no, I'm not intimidated, but I'd knock it down, you know what I'm saying? If, get enough alcohol for him, but
I would imagine it just doesn't smell right.
you know what?